determine the values of x for which mod x minus 2 is less than or equal to 5. So you could do this by sketching. If we think about mod x minus 2, the 0 is when x is equal to 2. So we know that that will be x minus 2 for values of x greater than or equal to 2. And then the negative of that, so negative x plus 2, when x is less than 2. So we could draw that. So from 2, it's going to go up like this. And then it's going to go up like this on the other side. And then we could draw in y is equal to 5. And if we're after where mod x minus 2 is less than or equal to 5, we're after where the blue lines are below the pink line. So in other words, it's going to be between there and there, and it will be inclusive because it's a less than or equal to. So it's going to be this region here. We just need to find the intersections. So let's call this one 1 and 2. So for intersection 1, we have x minus 2 is equal to 5, giving me x is equal to 7. For intersection 2, I have negative x plus 2 is equal to 5. So negative x is equal to 3, x equals negative 3. And then we can say, well, x is going to be between negative 3 and 7. Now we could solve for the intersections by squaring both sides. So we'd have x minus 2 squared. We don't need the modulus once we're squaring because it's going to be positive anyway. And put that equal to 5 squared. So x squared minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 25. That gives me that x squared minus 4x take away 21 is equal to 0, which gives me x minus 7, x plus 3 is equal to 0. And that tells me that x is equal to 7, or x is negative 3. So if we look at our number line now, we've got an intersection at negative 3, we've got an intersection at 7, and then we could just point test. So take a point over here, such as negative 4, and put it into the original equation. And if we did that, we would have negative 4 take away 2 in modulus. Well, that's negative 6 in modulus, which would be 6. And that, of course, is greater than 5. So we know this region is not one we want. You could do the same thing for a value like 8. And you'd also find that that's not it. And then you could test a point in between like 0, where you'd get the modulus of negative 2. Well, that's equal to 2, and that is less than or equal to 5. So we want the region in between.